Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu commissioned a series of landmark projects that underscored Banana Island's reputation as one of Nigeria's most prestigious estates. The projects, which were executed by the Banana Island Property Owners and Residents Association, Lagos, in collaboration with the Providus Bank and First Bank of Nigeria PLC, include an ultra-modern estate gate, a state-of-the-art administrative building, the Banana Island Boat Club, an advanced firefighting truck, 2 world-class tennis courts, and 2 AstroTurf football fields. In his speech, the governor said these projects were designed to enhance the safety, convenience, and recreational options available to Banana Island's residents and further solidify the estate status as a prime hub for luxury and innovation.
It was not just a critic, it was a positive critic that we worked together in Apapa at that time to create a solution that today now we are truly happy that we're able to solve those problems. So he's a man that we have handheld each other, we have spoken truth to one another, and he consistently stays on the side of what is fair, what is just, and what is transparent. It's important that when we come back here 2-3 years from today, that all of these facilities are still well maintained. Maintenance is one thing that we need to be able to, earn and respect in this part of the world. All of the sporting facilities that they've donated to you, all of the ATM machines that are there, all of the things that we'll see here, the responsibility will see that they are well maintained, they are functional 3 years down the line, 4 years down the line, 5 years down the line, so that indeed both the residents and the people that have supported and donated this will be encouraged to want to also do more, and continue to see that it was money well spent. And to all the residents, like I said, and I'll also say it, you're one of the 1% of the 1% of the 1%. But it's not anybody's fault. It's neither yours. It's because, in my view, you've all earned it. You've worked tirelessly to be where you are. And the minimum we can do as a government is also to support you. It's also to ensure that where you work and play and you relax is also reflects what contribution each and every one of you is given to our state and to our country at large, right? And so you don't owe anybody any explanation or any apology, right, if this place speaks to what it is. And it's because you've taken time, to be conscious of what your environment looks like. And that's why you've all respected each other, to ensure that your individualism, you have surrendered it to your executive for them to be able to take care of the things that individually you don't need to take care. Also to explain and express to the first to the outgoing and to the incoming that Lagos State officials are currently enjoying a very cordial working relationship. And I use those words carefully, working relationship with the current executive. So what it means is that where there are, infractions, where there are things that needs to be corrected, where there are rules to be met, where there are fees to be paid, the executive have worked with the officials of Lagos State to ensure that they reach out to those residents or to those developers and ensure that the right thing is done. I'm going to enjoin and plead with the incoming executive, please let that kind of relationship, let it further, continue, and let it also further deepen, such that if you also even see that, government will not be happy with this, you can also call and say that, Mr. Commissioner or Mr. Director or Mr. Pamsec, we're noticing these kind of things and it's not what is in our plan. Can you come and let us look at it together and we'll resolve it? It's not that you're doing anything hard, but you're just ensuring that everybody, as much as possible, keep within the rules, of engagement within the estate. And that's the only way where we all live, cohabit, and we live well and expect, all the very, very best out of where you live. Finally, it's really to thank all of your donors and sponsors that have done these things to you. I know their names. I won't mention, I know their names. I know the one there, the one there, the one here. What chairman has done for me is that I will ensure that I take them, and I'll take them to a place called Ajegunle and Yanopaja and Ruet, and we'll try and creatively get them to also push their corporate social engagement in some of those. They're doing great things around Lagos, I dare say, but we're probably just going to ensure that they do a bit more. But we're happy with all of them, what they've become and what, Lagos is indeed, it's about. And so really is to congratulate all of you, is to commend you. I'm sure that you have your challenges around with the executive. They are too hard, they are too strict, they are too this. It's really because they want you to have a place you can call home, that when you sleep, you truly, really sleep with your two eyes closed, and the chairman has made a big request to say that the access road, onto Banana, we should help to fix. I know, because if I check it, a lot of you are responsible corporate citizens. Some might not, but let's use this as an appeal, that if you think that you're also not doing all of the numbers in terms of paying what is due to government, please do it. I have citizens here that are one of the best in Lagos State in corporate social responsibility, that are paying the best in our state. They are here, residents.
And responding to the request made by residents for the repair of the access road to the Banana Island, the governor assured them that the state government would find a lasting solution to the drainage channel that has been causing problem in the estate.
And so if we can just get people to copy them, right, it will make life a lot better for us. But I want to stand here and say that it's a government for all. And so you've made a request. I know that the challenge on that road is a major outfall. And so we need to be able to discharge that water, right, onto the canal that is out on the right, and see how we also can navigate some canal and get it on the left. It's unfortunate that an island that is Banana Island does not even have access to enough water to discharge its water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, ask my Commissioner for Environment and Drainage, who I would keep his name for security reasons, to let us look at it again. And let us see, because it's not just to do the road. The road to be done is the easiest. It's actually the outfall. It is the drainage that usually kills any road. To put bitumen and the rest of it, but they don't like water. So it is the outfall. If you're looking at it, you see that it is those outfalls that we need to have a major outlet that needs to carry it and be able to discharge it, onto the bigger bottle of water. Commissioner for Waterfront is here. And so they when I speak, they understand what it means, that they will come back and let us see if there is a bigger solution we can. My fear is that on that road, there's somebody that has blocked that drainage. And that's the thing. It's not any rocket science. Somebody, that drainage or that alignment that's supposed to carry a bigger channel of water, somebody has built on it. And that's some of our problems. Somebody has built on it. And that's why all of you in one form are suffering that today. So you can see where the challenges of governance, come out from. With all of best intentions. I saw them, they're also demolishing some property also in Parkview. Because people also will build on drainage channels. A drainage channel that has been kept to be 3 meters or 2.5 meters, people think that give them 1 meter. No, it's physics. Huge body of water needs that size to be able to drain, when it rains. It's simple physics. And so once you have it, in 30 minutes, the whole place will be cleared up. But if it is constricted, that's when it will stay on the road. So I'm going to plead with you, to work with us. Whatever it is that we believe will be the lasting solution, we will come up with it. And so understand that I don't have a better interest to want to demolish anybody's house. I don't have any interest to want to make life uncomfortable for anybody. That wasn't what we swore for. We swore to make life a lot more meaningful for each and every one of you. And so it will not be a joy for me to want to come and show Governor, 2.5 years you're out of it. So why do you need to create enemies where you don't have to? But the responsibility is that while we're there and we need to do the right thing, please encourage us once we want to do the right thing. Once again, I want to thank and commend your outgoing executive management led by Mr. Frank for a great job well done, and to encourage the incoming to keep up the facility, to encourage the residents to pay your dues.
In his remarks during the project's commissioning ceremony, the chairman of Banana Island Residents Association, Mr. Frank Aigbogu, said that the event highlighted the commitment of BIPORAL to creating a self-sustained, secure, and community-oriented environment for all residents.
We have been working with the agencies of the state government to ensure that we have a good relationship that ensures, security, safety, good neighborliness in the estate. And my advice to the incoming ESCO is to continue that work, to maintain that relationship and build on it, and to exceed us in whatever it is that we have accomplished. When we first were elected in 2020, we made a pledge to build and establish infrastructure to improve communal living in Banana Island Estate. So we needed a sports, a recreation facility, and of course the boat club that also has a jetty so that people, Lagos is blessed with so many waterways, and we think it would be good for our people who have boats to be able to go and come in their boats to Banana Island Estate. And so that's what we've done. And the other addition is the estate office. We think the people who work for the estate should have a good office to work in. And that's what we have done, and we're very delighted we're able to deliver it for the governor.